Hello everyone and welcome to my channel, Siriana Tarot. This is going to be a singles new love reading for my dearest Leos. Leo, we're going to take a look at who's coming towards you in love and what this person is all about, what type of relationship it's going to be, how this is going to make you feel, and the potential outcome here. Now, if these messages resonate with you, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And just a friendly reminder, I am available for private readings, so if you're after one, I do have those links down below. All right, Leos, let's get started. Let's see who this person is. All right, we have the Six of Wands. Okay, Capricorn got the same card in the same position. So if you have Capricorn placements or you're dealing with a Capricorn, you might want to check that out, but only if you feel intuitively drawn to it. All right, we're seeing the Ten of Wands. So this is somebody who's very successful, but I also feel like they work a lot or they just have a lot of burdens. They're viewing you as the Magician, Virgo, Gemini energy. So they're definitely seeing you as someone who checks all of their boxes. How is this connection going to make you feel? The Ace of Cups. So it's going to give you hope. You're going to be feeling full of love, seeing all the potential here. And we see Hermit energy. So strong Virgo coming through in this chart. You could have strong, in this reading, they could have strong Virgo in their chart. They could be a Virgo, in fact. Or maybe both of you have strong Virgo placements. This is somebody who's generally very successful. They're disciplined. They're hardworking. When they focus on something, they get it. They're also extremely resilient. And I do feel like they get a lot of attention. I'm also seeing this person's quite intellectual. This person's also very independent is what I'm seeing. They're very romantic here, Leo, with the Knight of Cups. Now, they might have strong water placements, Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces, but I feel like they're going to just have romantic feelings for you right off the bat. But this is somebody who likes to do things just because, maybe to wine and dine you or to be wine and dined, likes flowers and gifts and that sort of thing. Small notes in your pocket, things like that. All right, and we see the Five of Cups coming through. Now, you could meet this person. It kind of feels like they've already completed their healing or they've been healing from something, but you might meet them when they're kind of emotionally unavailable. I'm not saying they're going to be emotionally unavailable with you, but I kind of get this energy of like they work a lot or they have a lot of responsibilities and they're not giving a whole lot of thought to love and relationships. All right, we see the Knight of Pentacles, so somebody who's very hardworking, somebody who's pragmatic, somebody who's wise. This person might even have two jobs, or they're just really busy. Like, I feel like this person's just really, really focused on their career, really focused on their studies, really focused on, it feels like their finances, but it could also be health goals or a combination of things. Okay, so let's see. How else will my Leos know who this person is? All right, so this person is a creative, or they're just very creative in nature. So they enjoy art, working with their hands, music, putting ideas to work for them, or they enjoy putting ideas to work for them. They are somebody very independent. I was getting that, so it definitely feels like this person is single, and this person may be kind of used to being on their own, doing things on their own when you come into their life. They have a strong sense of self. They have a strong sense of self-reliance, okay? And we see they could be a Pisces, or they could have strong Pisces in their chart, or they just embody this air of mystery around them, that watery energy. We definitely get them having strong water in their chart. Although they can be quiet, their thoughts and emotions run deep. At the bottom of the deck, we get life partner, and for some of you, we do get an ex, okay? But, you're going to have to trust your intuition only if I'm describing an ex of yours to the T. But for a lot of you, I feel like there's potential for this to be a long-term committed relationship. Now, I do feel like you meet this person when they're a bit overwhelmed. They may be a little bit of a workaholic, or they're just putting in a lot of work. And it doesn't have to be just in their career. Again, they could be working towards some sort of health goal. Maybe they're really focused on their spiritual journey. Okay, it definitely feels like they're working towards something, and they're doing it pretty hardcore. Now, this person could be Asian or have Asian features, or there could be some sort of Asian connection. Now, these really specific messages, Leo, are not going to resonate with all of you. Sorry, I don't know why I had to swallow so much there. But they're these messages aren't going to resonate with all of you, and that's okay. It doesn't mean it's not your reading, but these will be confirmation messages for some of you, okay? We see this person may have long hair, okay? And they're artistic. So we do get that artistic and creative energy coming from this person in a really big way. All right, let's see. How else will we be able to identify this person for Leo? They may come from overseas, okay? So again, they could be from a different country, or maybe they're moving back, to your country, or they're moving to your country. It could also be that their grandparents, come from overseas, or their heritage is not from wherever you are. Okay. Your paths will cross during the next air sign season. So we are in Cancer season. So the next air sign season is Virgo. So we really just have to get through Leo. And then it feels like towards the end of August, this is when you and this person can come together. It's going to happen also after you make some sort of final decision. So maybe some type of move, or maybe this person is making some sort of big decision that brings you two together. And Spirit's saying that your paths will cross when a holiday is in season, or when there's some type of celebration. So again, it could be you're out celebrating a raise or a promotion, or somebody's birthday, or just, a party at someone's house, okay? But it looks like you will meet in person or during some sort of holiday or some sort of celebration. All right, Leos, let's see what else you need to know here. All right, so this person dresses trendy and up to date. They may have different colored hair, or they change up their hair color. Okay, so it doesn't necessarily have to be red, gray, pink, blue, purple, burgundy, or mixed color. Maybe they did dye their hair a lot when they were young, or maybe they add color to their hair, or they change it up, or they dye their hair to cover grays. And we also see that this person is a great cook. So they're a badass in the kitchen. They come from a different ethnic background. So they come from overseas, different ethnic background. Strong confirmation in this reading here. And for some of you, this person may be a restaurant owner, or they've worked in the culinary field, and or they do currently. But it could also be somebody that waited tables to put themselves through college or something like that. Yeah, we do get this energy of them being a creative. So working in social media as an entrepreneur, having a side hustle, TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, Facebook, graphic designer, or computer tech here is coming through, or a subset of one of those. Now, they're viewing you as the magician. So they're seeing you as somebody that definitely checks all of their boxes, Leo. The magician card here tells me, too, that they love the way you communicate. They love the way you present yourself. There's going to be a really strong intellectual connection. This is one of my personal favorite magician cards in all of the decks that I have, because she's just really sexy and sensual as well. But she's also classy, okay? And so I feel like they see you as somebody who's very classy, very elegant. They see you as the Page of Wands, so you could be a little bit younger than this person, Leo. They may be a little bit concerned that you're not looking for something long-term, or you're going to be on the fence about them. Or maybe they kind of feel like you have other options, or maybe you don't really know what you want in love, like when you first meet, okay? And Four of Wands, but this person undeniably feels like you have a soulmate connection, and that you're going to bring this person peace. In fact, I think they're going to bring you peace as well. I do see that it's meant to be a long-term connection, and this person is going to feel that with you right off the bat, but they might be a little bit worried that they're the only one who's feeling that, okay, in the beginning. Okay, so let's take a look and see what they really like about my Leos. What do they really like about you? What are they most turned on by or attracted to? Yeah, that romantic energy. Again, I do feel this person is also very romantic, and I think this is going to be a very special connection in that sense. So they see you as loyal, romantic, chivalrous, having a love of honor, trustworthy. And they see you as a pioneer, Leo. So again, this person is creative. Someone here could have a life path number 1. But like, this person is really creative, and so they're not afraid to take risks, and they love that about you, that you have a passion for doing and creating what hasn't been done before. So again, you two are really like two peas in a pod. Now we see this shapeshifter energy coming through. This is one of my favorite cards as well. because this is them really loving the way that you think. You know, that you have a skill at navigating through different levels of consciousness, and you have an ability to see the potential in everything. So again, you're really optimistic, but you just think outside of the box, and this person loves that. This card also to me indicates like this person needs somebody in their life that can kind of roll with the punches and, you know, can kind of hang out with anybody, have a conversation about pretty much anything. And so that's what they like really, really love about you. Now, how you're going to feel, you're going to be overflowing with love here, Leo. Ace of Cups. I mean, you're going to be like, yes, there's so much potential here with this person. All right, we see the King of Wands. You're going to feel this is completely in alignment with you. You're also going to be extremely attracted to one another, but just on so many different levels. And the Death card, rebirth energy. You're going to feel like this is a second chance at love for you. I also feel like you recognize that this is going to be a transformational relationship for the both of you, that there's a lot of success and abundance here, and also longevity with the Ten of Pentacles, potentially creating a legacy here together. All right, so let's see what else we need to know. What else do we need to know here? Any advice and guidance for my Leos? Don't dismiss the red flags. Isn't that funny? I saw that in my mind's eye before this card came through. Now, I'm not really picking up on red flags here, okay? But I guess the only thing I could see is like that Ten of Wands, this person having a lot of responsibility, so making sure that you two are really making each other and the relationship a priority. Spirit's also saying this is a divine counterpart connection, twin flame, so this is really meant to be. Trust your intuition here, Leo. You already know the answers. And at the bottom of the deck, we get this is a true love situation. What a beautiful reading for you guys. This love is emotional, physical, and unconditional. Boom. Drop the mic, Leo, right? All right, let's go ahead and see what else my Leos need to know about this person or about this connection. Okay, so reaching out. So this person might make the first move. Maybe some of you already know who I'm talking about here. Expect a call or text from your person of interest. They might even call you during this reading or right after it. But not for all of you, because some of you might have to wait till Virgo season. This is a dream come true, okay? So have faith. Your rainbow will come smiling through. So don't give up hope or faith, Leo. Just be your badass selves. Enjoy the rest of Cancer season, Leo season, and boom. We get something powerful with this connection coming in Virgo season. But we see disguise. Some elements of this relationship are hidden. So there may be certain things that you're not meant to know at this time. And Spirit's also saying just allow things to unfold naturally. Now we did get a time frame here already, but I want to see if there are any other important dates or times for my Leos here. Any other important dates or times for my Leos here? You're not meant to know. Okay, it will be happening this year. All right, Leos, I'm going to leave it here. Sending you love and light. Take care.